It is 2026, and the honeymoon phase for generative AI is officially over. The immense pressure to automate everything from email copy to customer service is colliding hard with some very stubborn operational realities. Vendors promised frictionless scale and endless, hyper-personalized content. Instead, we are seeing customer revulsion, brand erosion, and a growing rejection of automated insincerity. This chart shows the exact problem. While AI capabilities and tool adoption climb rapidly, consumer trust in AI marketing is dropping sharply. According to the 2025 Edelman Trust Barometer and Gartner, nearly two-thirds of consumers worry about AI replacing human honesty, with 61% actively wishing they could opt out of AI summaries entirely. Imagine walking into your favorite local bakery, greeted by a warm smile and the smell of real sourdough. Now imagine that same bakery run by a hyper-realistic holographic screen. It looks and sounds like a baker, but when you ask for a recommendation, it glitches and tries to sell you a digital bread NFT. The magic is gone. Algorithms are excellent at crunching data to predict a click or generating 50 headline variations in 5 seconds, but they cannot replicate the empathy of a small business owner, the pride in craftsmanship, or the cultural nuance required to build long-term brand loyalty. We have seen what happens when companies treat AI as a set-and-forget solution. A local event company in Glasgow used stunning, whimsical AI images to sell tickets to a Willy Wonka experience. Families arrived expecting magical candy forests and found a cold, empty warehouse with a single jelly bean per child. Police were called, refunds were issued, and the business collapsed. Even giants stumble. Coca-Cola generated their 2024 holiday ad entirely with AI. Viewers instantly rejected the plastic-looking skin, weirdly proportioned animals, and glitchy snow. By outsourcing their most emotional, nostalgic campaign to an algorithm, they cheapened a decades-old legacy. The risks go beyond bad PR. When an Air Canada customer asked an AI chatbot about bereavement fares, the bot hallucinated a fake refund policy. A court ruled that the airline was legally liable for the chatbot's promises, forcing them to pay damages and legal fees. And in publishing, a legendary sports magazine was caught using AI ghostwriters with fake headshots to write product reviews. The CEO was fired, and a 70-year reputation for journalistic integrity was severely damaged. This leaves leaders with a difficult choice. You have to capture the massive scale and efficiency that AI offers, but you have to do it without losing your brand identity, creeping out your customers, or incurring massive legal liability. Getting this right starts with your tools. Early 2026 brought an explosion of AI video generators, creating intense pressure for marketers to subscribe to whatever platform trended on social media that week. At the top end, you have the cinematic tier. Sora 2 costs $200 a month and produces visually stunning, hyper-realistic footage. It excels at imaginative, surreal storytelling, but for standard daily marketing tasks, it is massive overkill. Contrast that with the high-volume tier. Tools like Kling 3.0 or Genera AI let you build multi-shot storyboards or entire videos for pennies per clip. They trade peak cinematic fidelity for practical workflow speed and affordability. Then there is the technical tier. VO 3.1 delivers broadcast-ready 4K and spatial audio, while Runway Gen 4.5 gives VFX artists granular control to animate specific objects while keeping the rest of the frame perfectly still. This matrix breaks down the reality of the market. Every single tool has a critical trade-off between price, resolution, and specific use case. Sora's catch is its price. Kling struggles with crowd degradation. Runway requires technical expertise. Defaulting to the most hyped, expensive tool is a waste of capital. Success requires analyzing your actual production bottleneck, picking the specific AI capability that solves it, and keeping a human in the loop to catch the inevitable structural glitches. The same discipline applies to customer data. There is a psychological tension called the personalization privacy paradox. Consumers demand relevant experiences, but they revolt the second they discover you are relying on hidden data collection to provide them. This creates an uncanny valley of mind. For example, if you hyper-target an ad based on a highly sensitive medical search, or deploy a chatbot programmed to sound unnervingly human, the customer realizes they are surveilled. The illusion of helpfulness shatters, replaced instantly by deep discomfort. Looking at this quadrant chart, the boundaries become clear. The top right quadrant is the trust zone, hyper-personalized but transparent. Down in the bottom right is the uncanny valley, where high personalization meets hidden surveillance. That is where you lose your audience. The commercial data proves this out. 49% of consumers say they trust brands more when their use of AI is openly disclosed. Transparency actually improves long-term customer lifetime value. You have to shift from an opt-out model to explicit opt-in consent. Implementing explainable AI, or XAI, ensures users understand exactly why they received a specific recommendation. In the modern digital landscape, personalization only drives conversions if trust already exists. Without that transparency, algorithmic relevance feels like an invasion of privacy. You cannot execute any of this if your internal operations are broken. Most companies rely on a Frankenstack, cobbled together layers of outdated CRMs, fragile broken data integrations, and deeply siloed spreadsheets. This unmanaged technical debt carries an invisible, massive cost. Operations teams spend up to 40% of their time manually reconciling data for basic reporting, draining capacity that should be spent on growth. Here is a flowchart mapping the operational dilemma. Evaluating a new AI tool hits the critical node. Are core data systems clean and integrated? You must decide, spend budget on a shiny AI copilot or pause growth to clean the backend. Ignore your infrastructure and take the no path, and AI trains on garbage data. This amplifies errors, creates an illusion of modernization, and leads to negative returns and massive manual cleanup. Take the yes path and pay down technical debt first. It feels slower, but builds a resilient foundation. You run contained experiments, yielding accurate insights, ending with highly scalable business intelligence. Modernizing your back-end data infrastructure creates the structural foundation for every AI deployment that follows, transforming an operational burden into your primary strategic advantage. Translating this friction between automated scale and human authenticity into action requires specific mandates for different roles across the organization. This scorecard breaks down the 2026 AI deployment mandate. First, strategic leaders. You must prioritize privacy by design and enforce human-in-the-loop oversight across all initiatives. The trade-off here is straightforward. You accept a slower pace to insulate the brand from PR disasters and lost trust. Next, content operators. Your mandate is to evaluate generative tools based strictly on first principles and actual daily friction, ignoring vendor hype. Your trade-off requires continuous learning. You must document clear exit plans and data export procedures, assuming whatever tool you choose today will be obsolete within 18 months. Finally, SMBs and RevOps. Force strict cost-benefit analyses, focusing solely on low-risk, contained experiments. The trade-off for smaller teams is missing viral AI trends. You must protect your limited capital, prioritize data cleanup, and avoid crippling operational debt. In an era where every competitor has access to the exact same automated scale and generative models, the playing field is entirely flat. Human authenticity, transparent data practices, and structural discipline are the only remaining competitive advantages.